you for attending. Thank you for
And
staying.
you look stunning.
Oh, please. Oh. What do I want you to know about the piece before you see it? It was written in 2020 actually, but it hasn't been staged. There was like a 2-year gap we had. I think Thanos did a snap and we all blipped it. The show never got onto the stage. So you're gonna be seeing it staged for the first time today.
Whoa.
So that's very exciting for me. What else do I want you to know? I want you to know everything. But about this piece, it's very much about love and the idea of forbidden love and the idea of when love is a crime and the fact that in certain countries, certain loves are legal and some aren't. It's an odd thing. And it's just a 10-piece examination of a 10-minute piece examining that question. What else should you know? We're also doing, tonight's performance will be performed by the understudies. So you're not getting the full beauty of it all, but it's the first reading, so you should be happy, okay?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. You're gonna get a little bit of you'll get a little bit of movement in there, but it's mainly gonna be a stage reading, okay? Here's what you should know. The title is Fall of the Morning Star. The two characters, I'll give you just a little description. There'll be Numeria, an immortal visitor from far away, wistful and curious, played by moi, Jonathan LaMont. And our second character would be Rupert, a devout Catholic man, a little insecure, young and impetuous, played by Luna.
Yes, Luna.
Okay, thank you. We will start in just a moment. Who needs socks? I want to feel the earth. You don't mind it, do you?
That's
all right.
Give us.
It's gonna be okay. Come. La 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 la.
What's that you're singing?
Huh?
What's that you're singing?
I'm not sure. I think it's a song from my childhood.
I didn't think you had one.
Why not?
Well, you know, you're beginning.
Well, I wouldn't call it a traditional one, but it was a childhood nonetheless. It was my beginning.
What was that like?
I imagine a lot like yours. One moment I was nowhere and then I was somewhere, blinded by the light. I suppose in that way, all birth is alike, blinding, confusing, enigmatic, and painful.
I don't remember my birth. Well, I hardly remember what happened yesterday. Was what we did okay?
It felt okay.
Just okay? Never mind that. I mean, was it allowed? Will you get in trouble or something? Well, I
don't know. You are my first.
first human? First what?
First love. It's all right. You need not feel the same way. I don't expect you to feel as I do. I have been watching you a lot longer.
How long exactly?
Since you were a child. when I was assigned to you.
Well, that doesn't seem weird to you?
No, since I have taken on this role, you are my about 234,659th assignment. Your lifespans are so short.
Wow. This is a lot to take in. Do you sleep with all of your assignments? I mean, no offense. Like, sorry, I'm new to this.
I've never fallen for man. And now I fear I've fallen for good.
What's that supposed to mean?
I'm not sure I will be admitted back home.
Why not?
I have siblings who have been ousted for less.
Ousted? I thought you said he was all loving.
He is, but even the love of the All-Father has its limits.
Well, that doesn't sound like love to me. I was raised to believe that true love is unconditional. Regardless of how this All-Father feels, I'll love you no matter what. I've loved you from the moment I laid eyes on you. You're the most beautiful creature I'd ever set my sights on, and I knew I had to have you. Maybe you could stay here with me and Pa.
That would be nice.
I'm serious. We could settle down together. We could be one of them couples they write about in the paper. Mr. and Mrs. Atwood, owners of the largest estate east of Mississippi. We could have 2.5 kids and a couple of hunting hounds and really make a life for ourselves.
2.5? Which half of the child would you keep?
No, I mean, the last one would be in development until it reached a full-grown third baby.
Well, I never imagined myself much of a creator.
I think you would make a wonderful mother.
Thank you. I think you make a wonderful person.
Thanks. I suppose So, you know everything about me?
Mostly. I have to admit, I wasn't always watching you.
You have other men in your life. Should I be jealous?
Jealousy is rottenness to the bones. I watched no other men. If my attention were ever averted from you, it was only because I was attending to the father of jealousy. He accepts no rivals.
The All-Father.
The one and only.
What's he like?
Quiet. He says words are sacred. One should only speak when he has to, not to waste them.
Do you believe that? What?
It's just that in all the several millennia of my existence, not once has anyone ever asked me what I believe.
Really? Not ever?
No, it never mattered.
How could it not matter? Your beliefs make up so much of who you are.
Well, I never had a choice in what I believed. Like, what I believed was told to me. I suppose faith is another luxury of humanity. On account of your blindness, it becomes necessary for you to choose what you believe.
Our blindness.
Yes, I've been with you your whole life. And yet it has taken you this long to realize I was even there.
well, that's not my fault. You hid yourself from me.
I did not hide. You did not see.
Then what changed?
I'm not sure. I only remember wanting you and you approaching me. I was shocked, flattered, and ashamed all at the same time. You made me feel something new. New is nice. Rupert,
Yes.
will you hold me?
Yes. I know that song. Where have I heard it?
Of course you know it.
How?
It's the song of heaven. It's something all humans know instinctively. You used to know so much more, but it's the job of my kind to silence that knowledge in the minds of men, lest you forget your place. Have you never wondered why you have that dent below your nose and on your lip?
That was you?
No, my brother. You wouldn't stop humming that song until he stopped you. That was the last time you truly knew each other.
You and him.
Me and you.
This is a lot to wrap my head around.
That's why you were silenced in the first place. Human brains are so small.
Do you think I'll be able to go back there? Despite, us?
The spirit realm? Well, I cannot say. I'm not the judge.
But in your experience, does it ever fare well for those who have sex out of wedlock?
In my experience, it does not fare well for anybody. Life is
Who am I to deserve such an honor? What's wrong, my love?
It's my sis. I miss my sisters.
Don't cry, beloved. I'm sure you'll see them again. From what I understand, the All-Father is merciful.
That may be, but you do not understand.
Then explain it to me. My love.
My sisters. Even if the All-Father takes me back, I will still be kept from my sisters.
Why? Where are they?
They're not home anymore. They've been shunned. Sent to the Shadowlands, groping blindly in the dense darkness, lacking hope.
Why? Can we save them?
No more than we can save ourselves. They've been sent there by the All-Father himself.
For what reason? Why would he?
They disobeyed him.
But what could they have done that was so wrong?
They fell in love.
That doesn't sound like a crime to me.
It is, if the object of your love is human. I should go.
Don't. Numeria. Numeria. Numeria, get away from the... Numeria!
Scene.